And set to go here at 145 pounds. Kimball Bastian of Utah going to be in the blue, and Chandler Rogers of Washington in the red.
Chandler Rogers, brother of Jordan Rogers, who won a 160-pound cadet title last year.
And right away on the attack with the takedown. Look for the trap arm. Going to stay with a high gut, 1-0 lead. Going to try to drive over across. Bastian doing a pretty good job of defending that position. Referee for this match from New Jersey, Jason Culp. Your judge from Indiana, John Osborne, and your mat chairman from California, Jerry Matsumoto.
His opponent out of the blue corner from Mapleton, Utah, Kimball Bastian. He's the 2011 Western Cadet Regional Greco.
30 seconds gone by, a 1-0 lead for Chandler Rogers.
Underhook for Bastian to a duck under.
Oh! That overtime slamming Bastian out of bounds. Planted him right on his face.
2-0 now.
Bastian from Mapleton, Utah, Western Cadet Regional Champ, and OW. Was third in folk style.
Is that the short mullet? It's like a...
No, I just think he has just a hair long.
Oh.
Get it? No. That's bad. Chandler Rogers lists his favorite athlete as Bill Zadek, while Bastian's is T.O. Of course, Chandler Rogers was in camp a couple weeks ago at the Olympic Training Center along with his brother Jordan. A lot of the young freestylers. Chance Marsteller's been out there for a couple weeks. Trying to use that arm still. Nothing doing. Out of bounds. With a 2-0 lead is Rogers.
Kimball Bastian listens to techno to warm up, huh?
And we go to parterre. The Techno twins. Hans and Bieber or whatever. I can't remember that commercial. You finally get that reference?
Yeah. 2-0 parterre. Chandler Rogers on top. Locks a high gut. Kimball crawls forward. Rogers' lock goes down more around the waist to a low gut. And they're going to bring him up with 16 seconds to go.
A 2-0 lead here for Rogers. Go ahead, Willie.
Both won, so Kimball would need a 2.
Bastian tried the duck. Countered nicely by Rogers, and that'll be the first period. First period will go to Chandler Rogers of Spokane, Washington. Speaking of Remember the Titans, Rogers lists that as his favorite movie. It's like we're clairvoyant.
It is. There's something ESP-ish going on. Rogers, 2010 Schoolboy National Champion in both styles. Third in Fila Cadets in Greco this year. Won both styles in the Northwest Regional.
You've been here since August. You said, what's it been like to wrestle in the United States?
Shane Sparks interviewing Peter Nagy from Iowa via Hungary. Interesting interview. He's still a little short on the English. I think that'll get a lot better as time goes on. Anyway, 20 seconds into period number 2 with Rogers and Bastian. 145-pound Cadet Greco-Roman final here in Fargo Dome at the Fargo, here at the Fargo Dome in Fargo, North Dakota. Let's try that again.
30 seconds in, no score. Rogers won the first period.
And, you know, as far as stance goes, we had a talk with Ike Anderson back in the office a couple weeks ago. Nice to arm drag. Couldn't quite finish from Bastian. But talking about your Greco stance is essentially the same as your folk style stance, and these two guys really showing that. Maybe a little more upright, but...
Oh, and there's a nice dump by Rogers.
Good stuff.
The first takedown he scored in the first period was sort of a variation. This was more...
There's the gut. Looks like got a little sloppy. Almost got stepped over, but Bastian's going to come around and tie it up, but effectively take the lead by scoring last. Again, we realize that's kind of a confusing nomenclature, but you've tied it up, but you scored last, so technically you have a 1-1 lead.
I wonder.
Hey, that's how you got to explain it.
Keck says, I wonder if Roger Chandler is recruiting Chandler Rogers.
Keck missile. We go to parterre. I roomed with Keck out here a couple years ago. We won't get into any of those stories.
Don't.
And 30 seconds parterre. And scoring last, Bastian has the lead and does not need to score here.
He does have a nice lock, though, here. Rogers fighting forward hard. Going to put him up, 14 seconds to go.
Which I think it's definitely favorable for Chandler.
Favorable for Chandler. Chandler can win with a point here.
They try to drive to the edge, spins behind, gets control, gets the takedown with 8 seconds to go. And he's pumped. Knows it. Didn't take very long at all for that one, did it, Willie?
No, it didn't. 7 seconds. And I think Kimball thought that Rogers was going to go for the push out, and Rogers instead smartly spun behind, because what they could have called there is just a continuation, and it could have been no